So it is a huge problem, and I'm amazed to see the government taking £5 from,
what are you saying
from
today?
single mums.
That we shouldn't be spending the money on abortions?
What I'm saying is that all the health authority can do is to try and get all the balls in the air at the time. Your hip operation is your termination, is your IVF. Now, you in the earlier part of the programme, you couldn't make those decisions. There was a horrible silence when Robert said, what are you going to choose? If you can't make up your mind, where's the leadership?
And mine, I've been so delayed with my operation. It'll be 4 years before it's done. I've been referred from one specialist to another. An in-house referral is taking 8 months. I mean, this is ludicrous. I mean, to see a heart specialist, you wait 8 months.
So what are you saying?
And he has told me that I have to see this heart specialist, and then I've got 18 months waiting list then.
What are you going to do about all this, Howard, then? What are you going to the abortion?
I mean, I think one thing we have learned today quite clearly is that unwanted pregnancy is a very harrowing experience. We've heard some terrible stories today, and I really feel desperately sad for some of the women's plight that you've mentioned.
What are you going to do about it, Howard?
Well, what the government can do, and the government has done already, is we must make sure that every pregnancy that can be is wanted, and I think we have to reduce the number of unwanted pregnancies that we are seeing.
It's a good job I saw you on Newsnight the other night, and no, he's worse than I was when I was a mayor. He doesn't stop, but he doesn't answer the question. The question is what are you going to do?
Right.
And the problem here is we do not have a national health service, so far as abortion's concerned, as far as a lot of other things are as well, but we don't. What we have is a series of regional health authorities and enormous discrepancies, and what I want to know is why is she worse off in one area than she is in another? Why are these two women identical, the same age, same medical problem? Why is one sent off to Bournemouth and the other one wheeled in straight away to get to what she wants? That's not right. That's not fair.
Right. Clearly, you're absolutely right. It's not right and it's not fair.
What are you doing about it, then?
OK, well, let me tell you. The government, first of all, must increase resources in the NHS and has promised to do so. The NHS needs more money. It is getting more money. Secondly, we must make absolutely sure the money the NHS does get is targeted properly. And we've already promised to cut red tape, cut bureaucracy, cut down on management costs.
Are you going to stop this unfairness with abortion?
Well, let them come on to that.
That's what we're talking about. I don't want you to come on to it. I want you to confront it now.
Okay, well, let me...
Listen, Howard, you agree with me. It is wrong to have discussion. We don't mind what the rules are, but the rules have to apply to everybody equally. It's called fairness. Okay. It's called justice. And you, above all, I would have thought would believe in that.
Well,
now, we both agreed it's unfair and unjust. Right. What are you going to do to put it right?
Well, clearly, a service that's good for one area of the country is not necessarily good for another area of the country. So we have to accept the fact that services cannot be uniform across the country because demand is different, social need is different, provision is different. What the government can and must do is give these decision-making powers back to local people. We have to ensure that local doctors, nurses and professionals and local people get the chance to make their decision in public.
You have to interrupt him.
No, they should. You shouldn't give it back to the area. There should be a national law. There should be set states. There are for everything else. You could be 16 or 60. You should be allowed by law to have an abortion when and if you want to. You shouldn't have to say, OK, you can pay for it and you can't. Why not bring in a national law?
I don't disagree.